Okay, you're not supposed to have to fight those until a little bit later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. I never knew that there was a secret area here. I'm awful at finding secret areas. I don't really... Generally speaking, I don't really give a crap. Okay. So, now is the part
So now
where we
I
sort of...
have a machine gun. Ho,
Yeah,
ho,
submachine
ho.
gun.
I'll tell you what,
Why
the one thing
submachine guns. Sorry, continue.
The one thing I don't like about it's not bad about the machine gun, it's bad about myself. I have this terrible habit after I've been playing a while, I drop the right mouse button every once in a while. And on this particular game, the right mouse button is a grenade launcher. And so I'll be opening a door.
Yeah, inevitably, you're looking at a wall when you do it.
Yep.
Or something. You know, you just should not be shooting a grenade when you're doing... Oh, hey. What's that guy doing?
Well, I know I played another Valve source game, Left 4 Dead, and in that game, if you want to melee a zombie away from you, which, you know, you generally want to do,
oh,
whenever
yes,
there's a zombie close to you, and they always are. And what happened was, at one point, and I was playing through this game, and an antlion flew up in my face, and instinctively I like looked down and hit right mouse button, and my character regained his hearing about 6 seconds later.
Oh yeah, that was a new thing to me. That
as Josh just demonstrated a couple seconds ago when he blew up a barrel 10 feet from his face.
Yeah, and it deafens you. I doubt that was the first time it was done in a game, but that was the first time I'd ever seen it, and I loved that. I thought it was such a nice touch.
Of course, still no punishment for firing handguns inside ventilation shafts.
Yes. Now I know what a TV dinner feels like. It's neat because for some reason being deafened drives home the point of you being injured much more than turning the screen red and making the health number go down.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I forgot about that part.
Yeah, don't forget about
they all exploded?
Yippee-ki-yay! Okay, that's 3 Die Hard quotes. Best episode ever. Officially.
Now I'm mad because I can't come up with any good Die Hard quotes.
Oh, and the quarterback is toast! You bet your ass I wish to proceed.
So, man hacks.
Ah, cannot get into
So, arguably,
shaft.
my first complaint about the game is that I hate, as an enemy, man hacks. I hate healing.
Really?
Oh, they are the worst.
They are the new head crab. They are the nuisance that head crabs used to be.
I mean, I like them, like a couple of them in hallways, but in the wide open area you get to in a minute, where there's like a dozen floating around your head.
Oh, okay. That part of the game, about half the time I no clip this room. I no clip through this room about half the time. This is a tedious friggin' room.
I got lost in here for like an hour first time around. I could not figure out what I was supposed to be doing. I had to go look up a walkthrough. Oh, I fucked that up. Leave me alone, you.
What are you doing?
I'm getting over so
Is
that
that
I can
how
go...
you're supposed to get over here? I have always stacked up barrels.
Maybe you're supposed to
That is
stack barrels
always...
first. That's an easier way to do it.
Did it never occur to you that wasn't what you were supposed to do?
Nope, I've always stacked barrels to get up here.
Anything. My golden rule is that anything that requires a little too much manipulation of physics, even in a Valve game, of fiddly physics, like balancing on barrels,
Yeah,
is probably
like
not
round
how you're
barrels.
supposed to solve it.
You know, I thought that, but I didn't find the other way, and the barrels seemed to be working for me, so...
The barrels were there for you when you needed them most.
Ah, can't chase me underwater.
Nope, they
At least I
can't.
don't think they can.
They definitely can.
Whatever. Shut up.
Okay,
You're all terrible
and
people.
this is where I got stuck. I got stuck. I got through that previous room and then got stuck here. And it was so ridiculous. You would not believe how long I sat here treading water.
I feel like I got this part.
Took
I
me
mean,
forever
it is
to
tricky
notice.
to make the player look down, and I'm not really sure how they how quickly you're supposed to figure that out.
Yeah.
But
Well,
then
I
this
just
shows
thought-
off the physics engine.
Yeah.
I mean, what other games in 2004 would you have buoyancy physics simulated?
Okay, I want you to notice something. How long has it been since there's been storyline or NPCs we had to listen to?
Since we left Black Mesa?
Yeah.
Or not Kleiner's lab.
Black
Yeah, I
Mesa
mean, like
East.
we've had
No, that's not
tiny
Black Mesa
interactions,
East.
like touch and go, like when we dropped into the train car and there's the Vorten guy.
Yeah.
But you know, it is just giving you a while to play the game and let you screw around and stuff. And I
Not this
like that.
cutscene every couple minutes, yeah. Not constantly interrupt. You know, when a cutscene does happen, you're about ready for it. The game always seems to just know when you're getting a little tired of whatever it is you're doing it, and it switches things up on you.
Yeah.
There are a few parts of the game that probably wear out their welcome, but for the most part, this game
Sand
is
traps.
really, yeah. But
Route
for the
17,
most,
Highway.
you know, I didn't
Highway
get
17, yeah.
I didn't get tired of Highway 17 that much. I really dug it.
I hated that.
And
that
you would not believe I walked Highway 17.
Oh,
you
well,
lost
that
the
explains
car?
it.
Yeah, I abandoned
How
the
did you
car
manage
after
to lose the car?
after I went over the jump. There were the cars in the way, and I thought, oh, the game is telling me I'm done with the buggy now. It's time to
No,
walk.
you're just supposed to use the gravity gun to kill the cars.
And I didn't realize that. Like, I thought anything you
Oh,
could
what
pick
the
up with the
fuck
gravity
just-
gun.
I think I hit a physics bug there.
What the what?
I think I landed in a box and went like.
Wow.
Damn
flying
it, Josh!
face first
Everything
into
you
the-
touch turns
How did you break
inexplicably
this
delayed.
game?
I don't know.
Oh, back here, dang it. Okay, well,
Oh,
while
don't
we're
worry, I can
redoing
get
this,
there really fast.
I'll tell you my stupidity. After I left my car behind, well, the thing was, I thought anything you couldn't pick up with the gravity gun, you just couldn't manipulate at all. I didn't realize there were things you could push but not pull. So I went up to the cars, tried to pick them up, and thought, oh, you can't move these things. Obviously, they're completely immovable because I can't lift them with the gravity gun. So therefore, I must have to leave my car behind. And then I was just so angry at Valve for all these stupid parts of the game where I had all this walking with nothing to do.
Hey, you're Freeman, aren't you?
All right, guys, you ready for the most awesome part of this first sequence?
Black Mesa East to Station
Oh,
6
yeah.
to Reed. Dr. Freeman is on his way downriver. Lend him the airboat and give him all the help you can. Repeat.
Not the
Dr.
airboat,
Freeman
but
has
the other
returned, but
part.
it's critical he reaches Black Mesa East.
Better get going now.
I think this is how everybody knows your name. I mean, yeah, you saved the world. Why not?
They're shelling us!
Oh,
Yeah, that's gonna suck. You're like, haha, they missed! Oh. Oh. And there may even be that moment of confusion. Why are they
this is
shooting
the only
head crabs?
time. Yeah, this is the only time when headcrabs burrow. Never ever, any time other than this series, do they
I guess
burrow.
at some point
Also,
they decided that
we
they
get
just
to
wanted to make
see.
zerglings.
Yeah,
We
but
get
that
to
guy
see,
can't
oh,
turn
wow.
into... He can't turn into a, wow.
A head
He's
crab.
not
He's
wearing
not
a white
wearing
lab.
a white shirt.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
gotta find a white shirt before the transformation can take place.
Yeah, all the head crabs for some reason wear white shirts. I'm not sure what's up with
In
that.
the-
It makes
in
sense
the
later in
original
the game when there's a town of people
Yeah.
who did wear white shirts, but you know.
Yeah, in the
Here's
first
that
game, it
nonsense.
was because they were all guys in lab coats.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. First real head crab zombies. These are probably my favorite enemy in video games, are head crab zombies. And probably entirely because of Ravenholm. Which maybe eventually we'll get to. If we continue to do little bits of Half-Life. I don't know.
Yeah, it's certainly an original take on the zombie thing, which, guys, people in the video game business, calling your zombies the Necro Reavers and making them look
Yeah.
all gnarly and scarier is not the same as creating an original kind of zombie. Just call them zombies.
Or call them Necro whatever, but have all your, like, everyman NPCs just call them zombies. Don't have
Yeah, 'cause I'm
everyone
tired of,
running around calling them Necro blah blah.
Yeah. I'm tired of, like, zombie shooters that, like, make things that are very zombie-like. I mean, even if, like, they don't run like zombies or walk like zombies or moan like zombies, they look like just sort of a very lazy spin on the zombie zombie art, so, you know.
Yeah.
They might as well just be zombies.
So here's one of the first love it or hate it things about Half-Life 2, which is the driving sections. So you're in an airboat, and this airboat has, like, no traction.
Yeah.
Like,
But
check
it
this
can
out.
pivot in place, which is unusual
Yeah. Yeah.
for something driven by a giant fan.
Ah.
It's also impossible to upset this airboat. I mean,
Yeah.
you
You
can
can
flip it,
this
but
thing.
it'll always return.
Yeah, head over heels, and it'll still land correctly, or it'll land upside down and then flip.
Now try to transport a cat with a piece of buttered toast stayed to... Okay, never mind. Yeah, I also always do that. Just bring it up here.
The
Yeah, that's
best
the thing.
thing is to kill them by running your boat into it, but I didn't manage to do
Yeah.
that.
That airboat is amphibious, so to speak. It can move on land and water.
But I mean, also in 2004, this is like, wow, look at how open this is. We're not in a
Yeah.
corridor or anything.
Those trees up there with the buildings above it, love those.
Again, this is contemporary of Duke Nukem. I mean, not Duke Nukem.
No,
it's
not quite that
really.
old.
It's like it's about 7 years or 7 years in the other direction away from Duke Nukem.
Yes.
But it's contemporary of Doom 3, and the most open, expansive areas they have are like 3-second run from this door to another in Mars segments that don't feel nearly as expansive as this.
No, nothing like this.
What were you trying to accomplish there, Josh?
Yeah, that pretty much.
Are we? Do we really want to go in here? You know, this is optional.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but stuffs.
Josh, we've got like 8 seconds left, 8
Oh,
minutes left on
fine.
this series. This was a G-Man sighting, though. G-Man,
Yeah.
as in the first Half-Life, G-Man consistently appears in this game. It's sort of that
He's a little harder to spot in this game, though. In Half-Life
Yes,
1,
he
it was
is.
kind of obvious that this guy was stalking you, but in this game, it's more like, hey, look, what's that over there? Oh my God,
Yeah,
it's the G-Man.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
like
it's
more
supposed
like
to be that
an
after the
Easter
first
egg.
game, you get the idea.
And in this
Oh,
one,
you
it's
gotta
more
love,
like an
here is
Easter
the
egg.
second, this is a reverse seesaw puzzle.
Oh, this puzzle blew my mind because I'd never had a buoyancy puzzle before.
Yeah.
I could not believe that they had a physics engine that could do buoyancy. This is amazing. Oh, it's so incredible. And now I get annoyed with this puzzle just because it takes a while. Just, I don't want to get out of my boat. I just got into it. I just got going, and now I've got to get out and find all the barrels.
I wonder how you swim.
I don't
in
know
a
if you
big,
can do
heavy
this with
suit.
3 barrels, but we'll put 4 under just in case.
You can't. You got to do all 4. I've tested it. I hate when the cam bots don't drop batteries.
Cambot, Gypsy, Tom Servo.
Servo.
And you guys thought that Seamus wouldn't complain about anything in this game.
Well, and the things I'm complaining about are barely even complaints. These are just like, oh, these are slight imperfections on the surface of this otherwise gigantic jewel, as opposed to these are turds on the surface of this larger turd.
I love
Like
the
we
visual
also
design
talked
in
about.
this whole section. Just
I like
this
how
like
some
sort
of the
of
water is scummy and covered in algae and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I missed the jump.
You
Like,
blew
wait a minute,
it,
we get over there.
noob. Wow, I like how you did that lip trick after running up that wall. That was nice.
Ah! This is always fun. Oh, you're standing on boards.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. So barnacles can
we've only
actually
got a
pull you out of the airport.
Oh yeah. So we're getting down to the end of this special on Half-Life 2. Is there anything we want to say?
Actually, there's one thing
I
I,
mean,
want to
not
point out real
that's-
quick before we wrap this series up, and that's that Mumble sucks! What? And Batman sucks? And music sucks? Like, freaking just all of it?
All music.
The bands
ever.
that Mumbles like suck. The band that Mumbles like suck and are for
Her
hipsters.
favorite band is the worst band ever.
Yes, that is the worst band. Her favorite band. Other than that, I just want to say, so to recap, the series, Half-Life 2 is good because, well, for example, for starters, the gunplay is very solid. Because it paces its storyline so that you get a good mix of sections of just uninterrupted gunplay and storyline. It tells most of its story through the visuals and allows, and sort of offhand comments, and allows you to piece together the rest, so it's not just laying exposition on you and becoming weird and outliving its welcome. And it's just, its art design is very captivating and tries to go for something slightly original.
Yeah, I mean, like, how many shooters of 2004 would just be, like, random, weird sci-fi environments that, I mean, yeah, it's cool, great, vast sci-fi city, but this is kind of stuff we've done before. This is, like, a rundown Eastern European town with this weird, like, sci-fi fusion stuff going on. That is something that just had not been done.
Here's a rundown of what would have happened if any other studio made any attempt at this. Cut intro, New York. You see cutscene of citizens being mowed down in the streets. A narration plays over. It is the future. Aliens have invaded the planet and have begun oppressing the masses. Humankind can mount no offense against it. But now, Gordon Freeman is being released by the G-Man. Gordon Freeman wakes, what? What's going on? You better start giving me some answers, G-Man. G-Man's like, well, Freeman, you are my pawn into this matter. I'm sending you to this place for these reasons. Go kill some dudes, yes? You arrive there, and your sexylicious bikini babe companion will immediately start accompanying you, spouting wisecracking one-liners and getting hung up on the environment, while you go through the very narrow New York streets, firing uninspiring guns and hiding behind cover. I guess that wasn't really a thing back then, but you get the idea.
Oh, but
Well,
first,
he has
there's
just
a
said
cutscene
everything-
of Freeman, like, running through the air and punching some guy in the face with some kind of one-liner, and, using dual pistols, which you don't get until way later in the game. Just trying to be a badass.
Everything Rutskarn said is so horribly, horribly, shamefully, agonizingly true. I can't top any of it. That
And
is
your enemy-
exactly how it would be done.
And your enemies
yeah.
would be called like the Morden birds, or like the necro forms, and they would all be like these horrible like half-human creatures that would like howl and shriek, and all the aliens would just be like, you get like a bipedal creature and you make it like rougher, like texture-wise, you
give
make
it
the
lots
skin
of
rougher.
teeth.
Lots of teeth.
Because everybody knows
Make it run around really fast.
Aliens that drive around in spaceships need huge spiked claws and massive teeth.
Yeah, and there would be these huge, bulky, fat ones that have like chain guns instead of arms.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
And they would all roar. They wouldn't talk, they would roar.
They wouldn't have language or culture. They just come and kill stuff just for no reason.
And then the final boss would probably be G-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, after he betrays you. Like, I had you
Yeah.
kill all these guys, but I'm not on your side. Ha ha ha.
G-Man! Yes, Gordon Freeman, go kill these people. Never mind. Why? Okay, I'll kill them, but after that I want some answers. God damn it, G-Man, you set me up! You set me up! It should have been obvious, Gordon. In fact, I'm really surprised that you were stupid enough to do that thing. You idiot! We're all laughing at you! Ha ha! You idiot!
The game designers are smarter than you.
Even though you're on a railroad and you figured out my plan 2 minutes into it, you couldn't stop me until now. Yeah.
So, Half-Life 2. This game is awesome.
Yeah. This game is awesome. You should buy it if you don't have it already.
I'd just like to end this with, Valve, thanks for not making that game.